Hey, this is Doug from Doug and Nikki, and I'm here in the indoor Doug and Nikki Technology Studio to do the unboxing part of this very impressive drone. This is the Ruko F11GIM2, which just, if you look at the stat sheet, this thing's got a lot going on. So here's what we're gonna do in the video. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you to the fun flying, because that's what everybody wants to see, what it looks like in the air, what kind of images it creates, and then we're gonna come back. I'm going to give you the Doug score from 1 to 5, let you know what I think of it, whether it was good or not good, and I will tell you in all fairness, it was provided to me, but with no rules. So I will happily tell you it is only a 1 if this thing stays. And then I'm going to come back, if you're still interested, I'll show you the full unboxing of what it comes with, talk about the features, all those amazing features I was talking about earlier in the video. All right, let's go fly. Okay, wow, crazy day. So I'm here standing outside, it's dark. I got some cool shots of the sunset, which I'm sure you saw. This was such an interesting drone to fly. Some quirky things, some good things. It was definitely good in the wind like it was supposed to be. I saw a little bit of digitalizing in the video and that kind of stuff, which, you know, at this price level for 4K, that's about what you're gonna expect. But my big secret, which I said I was going to share with you, is, so initially when I started to fly and decide where we were going to go down by the beach and that kind of stuff, I happened to know from my DJIs that that area a little down the block from where you saw it fly is actually in one of those no-fly zones for an airport. Now obviously we're only flying 50 feet up in the air, but with the DJI it's like NG, won't even take off. This guy took off. Now it happens to be we took off and then Nikki found a better spot down the beach, which is where we ended up and where you saw all that video, and that's in a regular fly zone. But what a discovery. If you needed to be able to fly maybe on private property, but where it's a no-fly zone or something like that, you could definitely do it with this, because this, while it does geofence, it will limit you to 400 feet, which is just what the FAA wants, and it will limit you in distance to really pretty much visual rules, which is pretty much all in line with what the FAA wants. But if you're in a no-fly zone, it will still go up in the air, which is a cool plus if you want to be a little naughty or you have a legit reason why. You know, if you're only going to fly 20 feet over your pool in your friend's backyard and it's a no-fly zone, it's up to you. It's a no-no to do, but it's up to you if you want to do it. Anyway, that's a cool thing about this, I thought, and I was happy to share that with you. Happy to discover that. I am going to give this drone a 4 out of 5. Hang out, stop the review for 1 second. I have to tell you, of all the drones I've flown, including the DJI drones and every other drone I've flown, this drone and the software is the best for calibrating the compass. Every time you turn it on, it says calibrated. It's got great digital view on your phone of the calibration. Quick, easy, every time, excellent. Okay, just for that, I'm gonna promote it to a 5 out of 5 on the Doug score. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Hey, let's go do that unboxing. All right, you saw it fly. You saw my review. Obviously, you're still interested. Let's unbox it and see what it comes with and talk about some of its features. This is always a little weird because you've already seen it. You've already seen it fly. I'm seeing it for the very first time. So this is all kind of a little extra exciting for me when I get to do the unboxing. So, okay, so Ruko, their products, this is the second one that I've tested out, and I love that they come in these really fancy, nice cases. I think it's really big because for me, I generally take my drones when we travel, and it is really nice to have its own case to bring it in so you don't have to worry about it in the luggage and that kind of stuff. So a couple things that you should know is dual axis stabilized the camera, which is again great for having that nice smooth video that you want to get from your drone. Whew, that thing is cool looking. Check that out. Put it the right way there. Check that out. That's a nice looking case, right? And it is 4K. The camera is 4K, which is obviously really good quality. The drone has brushless motors. And what does brushless motors mean to you? It means, number one, they are quieter. They are more efficient, so you get more power for less energy use, so a longer flight time. And then also they are just plain old less noisy, which is really nice. Okay, so let's start with some of the side stuff, which is a little less. So let's start with some of the side stuff, which isn't quite as much fun. Comes with extra blades, which is a good thing that these things all should come with extra blades. Comes with charging cables, which is important. And finally, another set of charging cables. I like that. You can charge both batteries at the same time because it comes with 2 batteries, which I think is really nice that you don't have to go out and buy an extra battery to really be able to utilize it. Here is the owner's manual. Please, please, please read that. It will make a big difference in terms of your first experience. All these drones are just a little subtly different, and just 5 minutes in there, and it just makes the whole process much nicer and easier to do. Here is what the battery is. It comes nicely packaged, and it's a nice looking battery. The battery is pretty heavy. Again, this is the first time I'm looking at this, so let's take a look, see what this battery is like. I can see the one on the drone itself. Okay, so here's what the battery looks like. I'm always a fan, let's see. When you press down the button, I don't know if you can see on the video or not, it lights up so you can see how much power it has, so you know before you pick it up to go. It's got 3 bars of power. That's pretty good out of 4. Let me turn it off. I think that's a great feature that they have that on the batteries. Let's look at the remote. Ooh, the remote is pretty hefty. This, by hefty, I mean big. It is like I like that because it's easier for me to manipulate and hold in my hand and work with. Obviously, it has the holder for the FPV, 2 antennas, your normal controls here, a blade stop, emergency stop, power for the remote, return to home. You got the gimbal controls. Click to start a video, click to start a photo, and then I like these handles. These handles are always really nice. It seems like a little thing, but it just makes using everything much more comfortable, much easier. Those of us who have DJIs always look at this and we're like, oh, I should put the phone here, but no, the phone goes here. These you just use to hold it. Very cool. And then let's get to the magic piece that you want to see. There it is for the first time. I gotta say, overall, with a pretty hefty battery, which is still on for some reason. There we go. Pretty hefty battery. Overall, it is not a very heavy drone. This thing is cool looking. Obviously, the blades are these are pretty serious sized blades. Everything folds out. Comes with a nice protective cover for the camera while you're storing it and moving it. Overall, this thing is a really nice quality piece. I mean, look at what it comes with. It comes with the batteries, the drone, a really nice big. I really like this remote. You know better than I did whether it flew good or not and what the images look like. I hope this was helpful. We'll see you next time.